Oh no, I can't. Oops.
I like the new computer, Chef. It's faster.
Oh yes, it's so much faster. And it was kind of nice how they were able to just I called up a number and they did it themselves.
Yes.
Set it all up.
Yes, Chef. That was awesome. Yes. Good service.
Yeah.
You downloaded again, Chef. You did it again?
I did, just in case.
Okay. My dog is sick today. Very
Really?
sick.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Mm. Yeah, the computer is so much faster.
Yes.
Good morning, all. We'll wait a few more minutes.
Yes, Chef, please. I'm checking right now. Homeworks, and make sure that everybody has it. So, guys, I hope everybody is okay. Thanks for coming today. There's a lot of work to do. Let me tell you guys, I still have some people that I haven't received the menus. So I don't know why, but if you haven't sent me, or if you already sent me and I tell you that I don't have it, please resend me. And that will be Nathan. Nathan, are you here? Ashley, Gary?
I'm here.
Can you please send me the menu?
I'll send it in, yes.
Thank you. Tevon, Hanks? Tevon?
Who
Tevon
were
Hanks?
you asking? Hanks.
Tevon, Hanks?
No, not here.
He's here, he's here, and he was yesterday here, but he never, I don't know why he's not answering.
Oh, Trevon. I think Trevon, let me look.
And Preston? Preston, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
Chef, I can. So
Okay.
I have been out for the past 3 days because I lost my internet on Friday.
Yes.
So I don't know what.
So you need to send
has
me the
been going
menus,
on.
please.
And I haven't.
The menu was the homework for Friday,
Like
so
the menu.
I haven't received it.
Yes, the menu for the project.
Can you please do that?
Okay, yeah. I wasn't
Thank you.
here Friday either. I lost my internet that morning.
Okay, I've posted all the video. I've posted all the videos, so you can go back and watch the videos with the homework or with it, if you would like.
Okay, thank you. I'll get
Thank
that
you.
to you as
Thank
soon
you.
as possible.
Okay.
Thank you, Preston.
So Nathan, Ashley, Trevon.
Trevon, Trinity, and Trinity's already sent me the dishes, so maybe can you resend us, please? Trinity, are you there?
Takes her a few minutes sometimes, or she was having microphone issues yesterday. Trevon, are you there? Trevon? Oh, hey, Trinity's there on the chat.
She can. I need her to send me back the menu, please.
Can you?
He says yes, Chef.
Send? Oh, okay. Can you send that to Chef?
Byron Presley, please. Byron, are you here?
Byron, I don't think Byron's been.
Okay. Lauren Sistek.
Byron hasn't been here for a while.
Lauren Sistek.
Lauren?
She's not here.
You know what? I thought I got something from her.
And Ellie Thompson. Ellie Thompson is here. Ellie?
Yes, chef, I'm here.
Can you please send me your menu?
Yes, chef.
Thank you. So there we are.
Like Trevon. Is he off now? He was on here. Oh no, Trevon.
What happened with Trevon, Chef?
Oh no, he's still here.
Trevon Hanks? Yes.
Yeah, Trevon Hanks is on right now. But
okay, Trevon, you need to
oh wait,
send me. You need to send
so
me your menu.
Trevon just put yes, chef.
Okay, thank you.
Send him the menu. And who else did you need?
And this is the problem, guys. If you get behind, this is getting worse and worse and worse, because today we're finishing the standard recipes. We're going to start recipe costing, and then we have to do the menu, and then we have to put the pricing. So it's a thing that is coming, and it's going to be a big trouble. You're going to be in deep trouble if you're not finished. Because to put the menu and the prices, you need to have all that back, which is basically your recipe, your standard recipes, and your recipe cost sheets. So it's a lot of work. As you can see, you've been working yesterday all day, and we're gonna be working all day today doing that, and it's a lot of work. So we're gonna review again today, guys, little things that I think is important. Okay, tell me if you see the screen, please.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I can see.
So we are right now in doing our menu, and then with the menu, we have the list of possible dishes that you need to do. And then the first thing that we do is start making our standard recipes. As you know, a standard recipe, guys, it is a writing instructions for a recipe that we will make for our specific business. So we cannot take from internet. I think we have to try it ourselves. And it's a brainstorming. It's decided the size of every portion, isn't it? Decided how it's going to be plated, and which plate, and everything, the size of everything. And then you have to prepare it and be okay with the amount of ingredients that are in the recipe. And that is gonna be prepared on your own equipment, that it's gonna be part of the business. So that recipe will fit the standards that you need at the moment that is done. So as soon as that is done, and you have all these recipes, the recipes is the base, isn't it? It's the base, it's the foundation of your menu. So the standard recipe is the base to calculate your costs, because you already tried every recipe, isn't it? The standard recipes also, it helps to determine the yields and the portion size of everything. And the standard recipe also, it's a way to determine the real cost of the food. So sometimes we buy things, but that's not the real portion, because as soon as we process it, that item that we bought is going to increase the price, because the eatable portion is going to cost more, because it will absorb all the losses that suffer during the cooking process, isn't it, Chef? And that is very, very important. Yes, when we do our standardized recipes, so we can cost the real deal. Otherwise, the cost is going to be completely off. So, but you know, the standardized recipe is not the recipe cost. The recipe cost is another element that you have to add it in your job. So first you have to have your recipes done, and then with that recipes, the standard recipe done, you're going to start making your recipe cost sheet. So, and that will be the base to construct your list of inventory, the list of items that you need to do it and to buy it and storage, isn't it, Chef? And we have, and you have to
Yes.
put a lot of considerations, the space, the budget. Be sure that the suppliers, how long it takes the suppliers to replace the items that you order, the size of your storage area, how much you can be able to storage. And all these things are going to have a big impact on how many items you need to do. But that's an exercise also that we are going to do. So there's a lot of math and there is a lot of working. Fortunately, we are going to help you a lot with this. So I'm going to show you what's going on. So guys, we have the standard recipe form. So let me get out of here right now. So there we are. We have, this is the standard recipe form that you have it in your Google Drive, isn't it? And the moment that you're gonna do, the first thing that you have to do is make a copy for you. You get file, and that's for you, Lauren, because you were using my original and you never make a copy. The first thing that you're going to do is file and make a copy. Otherwise, the rest of the students are going to find that you put in the original all the information that they need for you. So you just make a copy for yourself. You get here on files, and then you make a copy for you. That's the first things that you have to do. And as soon as you make a copy, can you see the standard recipe, Chef?
Yes.
Okay. That is the basic recipe. So it says here, copy of Chef Pablo standard recipe format, isn't it? There you are. So you're gonna get this, instead of say copy, you click it on the top, and then you're gonna put your name, Pablo Guerrero recipe or standardized recipes. There you are. So this is your format that you're gonna work with all the recipes. How many recipes you need? I have to do 15 recipes. So you get to the first one and you get into the bottom that says sheet number 1, and you click it and you says duplicate. You get to the bottom when it says sheet 1, click it and says duplicate, and you add it there and you keep it, and you keep adding here number 1, number 2, number 3, 6, 7, 8, 16, wherever you need it. So you have in one sheet all the recipes that's gonna open windows for the next, and so on. So when you have the document, you don't have to send me an email for every recipe that you make it. You have in one document all the recipes that you needed. That's one thing. So, guys, if you understand, please, thumbs up.
Yes, Chef, understood.
If you don't understand, I can go again.
Every recipe on our menu needs a sub recipe.
Yeah, then I'm gonna explain this. I'm gonna explain one by one the things, okay? So for the moment, guys, why is this? Okay. Now I have everybody. So now every recipe you have here, the name, and you're gonna get here and click and put the name of every recipe that you have. So, and then you put the ingredients. And this is something that I want somebody to, the majority do well, but if you don't do it well, if you don't understand how to put all the recipes, you want to put all the letters and you want the letters to get out and run into the next page, you just get here and mark it, the whole thing with blue. And you says merge all, and it makes everything white. So when you start writing, everything is gonna come here. It's not gonna get out of the campus. You're gonna finish it with just one big cell, isn't it? And you can do the same here. In case that you have a recipe that has more of this, there's not enough ingredients for your recipe here. Yes, Haley.
Oh, okay. So I thought you were saying the procedure, you just wanted that just completely blank, or just that one box.
Yes, it's just one box, and the box is gonna keep, you just keep writing and it's gonna keep making.
So that's if you need extra ingredients?
No, if you need to put explanation that is very long, that's more than just one line, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Instead of keep writing and the rights are gonna come here and get into the picture and all that, and you don't want to do that. It makes sense.
Something worked with the new copy, and it's able to hold all of the instructions instead of handing out.
Yeah, that's perfect. Fantastic.
Okay. Chef.
So if you need to add more ingredients, guys, because you don't have enough and you need to add more, you get to the size where the numbers are and you click it and you see that it marks the whole line. You see? And then you get the sides and says, what I'm gonna do? Insert below, insert above. And when you click it, what it's gonna do, it's gonna add one more line. And you can add as many as you want. Hands up if you understand. Good. So yeah, that's in case that you need more lines than this because you have more ingredients. So that's very easily to go and follow that part. So the same here, when this says portions, it's gonna have, I'm gonna make 10 portions. And what is the portion size? 1 ounce. What it says, you have 10 portions, 1 ounce each portion. It makes sense? You make 10 portions, 1 ounce or 2 ounces or whatever. Because that part is not well understanding, and somebody just put numbers over there, but it has no sense in the recipe, so put attention to that. Saying that, guys, I think if you have any additional thing that you need to know, raise your hand. James.
I was just going to ask and double check, is the yield and number of portions going to be the same on every recipe?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. But I would like to have, it's better if you have standards. If I make the recipe for 10, it's better if you make all the recipes for 10 so you don't have that nightmare the moment that you start calculating the costs. And so you have the same language in every recipe. Make sense?
Yes, chef, thank you.
The portion size can be different in every recipe. It depends on what you like it. But you know, guys, if it's so hard for you to do that, you can just put wherever it is and you then transfer to the cost. It's not a big deal. You have to put attention is the only thing, okay? So the second part is I know a lot of people that one recipe can contain many recipes. That's what we talked yesterday, isn't it? And a good example of that is if you have a Caesar salad. Caesar salad has the lettuce and has the croutons and has the dressing. So the dressing by itself is a recipe, isn't it? So you need to have a cost of that recipe, maybe by ounces. So you have to make a batch of that recipe, and that is a recipe that is gonna work on your standard recipe as a ingredient. So that's why we call soup recipes, are recipes that are gonna work like a ingredients, and it will be the good for, you know, French fries, and that will be good for many items that you're gonna add into the especially sauces and things that you're gonna add into that. So if you are making, you know, let's see, there's so many examples I can have on that, you know, that a recipe can contain many recipes. So, and it can contain not only one, it can contain more recipes, isn't it? Not more than one. So you have to do all those recipes also as part of your job. So we can calculate the cost. Anybody has problem with that, please? So if you understand well what a sub recipe is and how it works, raise your hands. Good. Thank you. Can I see you on the screen, guys, to be sure that you're here? So I saw Thevon at the beginning of the class. He marked he never appears on the class, Chef.
Okay. Trevon, I think he's the one that every time he turns on his camera, it logs him off.
So, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. You can turn it off your cameras if you want. So, guys, right now, what you have to do is you have to finish your recipe. So, what was the homework? Minimum 9 dishes, isn't it? You need to have 3 appetizers, 3 main courses with the sides, and 3 desserts. So, maybe that 9 dishes, it will represent for you 15 recipes to make, isn't it? So you have to make each one of those recipes on your standard recipe format that has to be filled with you guys. And that's why we want to see it. So if you already make some recipes yesterday and you send me one by one, you just can copy and paste it in your copy sheets, and it's no problem to just update that. Or you can link it to that. It's very simple to do it. So we can have all the information in one. When you finish, when you finish with that, you just let us know that you finished so we can check your work with you guys, each one of you. And then you are ready to start the new part of this. Let me stop here and read on it. Oh, where you were. Okay, can you see the spreadsheet, guys? Okay.
I see it. Doesn't it pull up so much faster?
Yes. So what do you do with the spreadsheets? How many recipes you have? I have 14 recipes. You want to have 14 places here, 14 recipes. If you don't have 14, you just get here before you start and you start duplicating the numbers of recipes that you needed in your recipes. And first of all, guys, what you need to do is copy for yourself, isn't it? Because this is the basic for everybody to use. If you start working on that, it will mess with everybody's. So the first thing you go, copy, new spreadsheet for you. As soon as you get it, it takes successfully, and then you're gonna get here and you put your name, and it's gonna say Pablo Guerrero or Ashley Gary, and you're gonna put recipe cost. And then you go here and then you put the name of the recipe. Recipe name, and then you have the ingredients here. So guys, the good thing about this is it has all the formulas already done. So it's fantastic, isn't it? So you have here 3 things for weight, for volume, and for counts. Remember, this is the 3 ways that we count our cost, isn't it? By weight, by volume, or by count. So by count will be each, isn't it? Each. By volume, it will be ounces or gallons or quarts, isn't it, Chef?
Yes.
And by weight, here is by pounds or by ounces. So you can put here, I have, let's see, an example. I have sirloin steak, and it's gonna weigh 8 ounces. The unit here, it will be ounces. So how I'm gonna cost this? I send you guys, I share with you guys the master recipe cost. Where are the master? Okay, it's not here. Every one of you needs to have that. If you don't have it, you have it on the chat also, and you can get it from there. Okay, can you see it, guys?
Yes, Chef.
So I send an email to each one of you so you can have it in your email or you can have it here. And you have here a list of ingredients, a lot of ingredients, isn't it? That has here by pressure. This number will be pounds, guys. This is the short for pounds. So you have pound of each. This is a bunch, isn't it? Each a bunch. This is a head. That's just to mention. And then you have all the produce, and then you can go down, and then you have more produce and frozen things and meats. And an example here, I want to see if you have, I want a New York steak, sirloin steak. Do I have New York steak here? You see? So I can get $12.95, and I can use that for my price, isn't it? So this is the calculation. Stop here. Let me get back to my. So I have, guys, here by ounces, isn't it? It makes sense? So I have, and it says $12.95 a pound. So a pound, how many ounces has?
16.
16, perfect. So 12.95 divided by 16, it will be 0.80. So that will be 0.80. So you see, that piece automatically give you the cost. You don't have to do too much. So that's excellent to put your dish. The other way to do it, it was says, you know, what is 8 ounces? Half of a pound. And put half of a pound. So it is 0.5 here, and you put the price of a pound, which was $12.95. That's to give an example. So guys, you have to start finishing your standard recipes to start making your standard recipe cost sheets. Any questions?
No, chef. Everything sounds good.
Okay, let's start working. You have anything to add, Chef?
No, chef. I think you added everything and you got everything set up. But I have posted, I've put on the portal or on the chat line all of those, you know, like the costing sheets and all of that good stuff.
My connection has been so bad. I'm sorry. When is the standard recipes due, and when's the costing sheet due?
Okay, the standard recipes, what it do is it is the foundation of your restaurant. It's established, you know.
No, sorry. When should we turn them in?
The standard recipes today.
Okay.
All finished today.
Okay. Thank you, chef.
And you should start finishing. You should if you are already done because you've been working hard, and you already are going and you finish in the middle of the day, you can start making your cost today because the cost has to be finished tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you, chef.
Any questions, guys? So the other question is where to find my standard recipe. My standard recipe cost. So you go to your school page, isn't it?
Dashboard.
And the dashboard, and you find it here. It says costing sheets for CA 135 project. And that's where you click it and says make a copy. And you click it there and you will make a copy for yourself. There you are. So as soon as you get this, what are you gonna do? You get down here, which says recipe 1, you hit it on the bottom and says copy 2. That's how you make a copy. And you make a copy for yourself. So you don't start working on these things until you make a copy first. You make a copy, and the first thing that you're gonna put it is the name. So you go to the very top here, guys, to the very top here, and you're gonna put your name, and you're gonna say your name, Christopher Wells, recipe costs. And that is your frame to put all your recipes over there. And then you count here how many that are open. Normal, I think we have 9 open in that, but maybe you need more. So you want to add as many, you can duplicate as many as you want in the beginning, so you can have blank pages for as many recipes that you are needing. You're good, Joe? You're okay? If you need assistance, we can get you through that if you need any assistance, okay? Don't be afraid to just tell us, you know, because that's what we are here for. Me or Cliff, any of us, we can help you through the process. So did you start already with your standard recipes, Joe? Did you already start with the, okay. Have you finished or not yet? Did you finish all your recipes? Okay, so
Yes.
let's start your recipe costs. Anybody needs help, guys? Okay, so let me check what you have, Joe.
Hey, Chef,
Yes, sir.
could you, at some point today, could you share with me the day 18 PowerPoint that you had?
Yes, Chef. Day 18?
Yes.
Yeah,
Today.
Yesterday?
No, today.
Yeah, it's very short. I'm gonna do it right now.
Thank you.
Sorry for that, Chef.
No, you're fine. I'm keeping a copy of it all. I like these PowerPoints.
Chefs, are we good to start working on our
Of course.
stuff again? All right. What time do we need to be?
Before the class is finished, all the recipes has to be done.
I would say be back here at like, I don't know, 1:30. 1:30.
1:30. All righty.
There you are, Chef.
Thank you,
Chef, I have
Chef.
a question.
Yes?
Yes.
So just trying to make sure I'm clear with the costing sheets. We're doing basically if we have 9 different things on our menu, we do 9 different costing sheets for each recipe.
So Haley, did you have some recipes in your
I have the 9 recipes in my costing sheet. Or
let me check it. Okay, let me check.
I'm working on my last one right now.
Okay, so as soon as you finish, let me show me so I can
Okay.
I can give you. You're doing great.
Thank you, Chef.
So, Joe, can you send me your menus, please? Okay, there you are. So we have your menus, but I don't see your recipe costs. Did you have Joe's recipe costs, Chef Cliff?
I don't know. Let me look. Hold on 1 second. I don't think so. Joe, can you resend it? Oh, wait, menu, draft menu.
I have the menu, Chef, but not the recipes.
I just sent the recipes, but no cost.
Oh, okay, you just sent the recipes without the cost, he said.
And that was just the appetizer, soup and salad. I'm still working on the entree and the dessert.
You're working on the entree and dessert, you said?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I guess he's still working on that.
He's still working on that, okay.
Yeah, sure.
So Chef, today and tomorrow is recipe costing.
Yes.
So then Monday it will be, we're going to start with the menu design. And I have a lot of websites that they can go and check for free and have designs of menu for them.
Nice. Good.
And then they have to make the ingredient list, master ingredient list. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
For the project.
It's a big project.
So, but you know, it's a great experience to then learn to
Oh,
do
yes.
these things, don't you think?
Oh, yes, totally.
Because that's what we do. It's not just the dreaming of getting to the kitchen and cook.
Exactly.
So, Chef, can you help me to go through the recording thing? So, because I'm kind of a little confused on that myself.
Can you say that again?
Can you help me step by step with the recording and placing?
Oh, how to record.
So when I recorded,
just
yeah. So I click the recording, and that's okay. As soon as as soon as it's finished, it's gonna appear in your front desk, isn't it?
So here, let me share. Okay. Let me share my screen so I can show you if you're okay with that.
Yeah, Chef. Thank you.
All right. Let me. Hold on, I've got a bunch of things open. All right, so whenever it stops recording, or whenever I stop it, hold on a second. So
yes,
here are all my recordings, right?
Yes.
So this was yesterday's recording from Zoom. This is on Zoom. Okay,
this
so
is the Zoom label. It's going to appear there. Yes.
Yes, on the, this is like I go to log in to the Zoom website.
Yes.
This is on the website, okay?
Yes.
So here is yesterday's, like today's is in progress.
Yes.
So I'm going to go to click on yesterday's,
yes.
and then I have a bunch of things I can download. What I usually do now, I used to just click on something, but now I do share screen, shared screen with gallery view. So they get to see everybody that's on the camera or that's on, and then they get to, so I click on that. And I'm going to download that. So it's going to download. Once it downloads it's got to download to my computer. Okay. So I've got it. So it goes from the Zoom cloud, because it's all on Zoom cloud. So I've got to download it to my computer. Once it downloads to my computer,
And
Then,
which part of the computer is that going to be in documents on the desktop?
It's going to go to, do you see here where you click on that and it's in its downloads?
Yes.
So you can see it's downloading right there.
Oh, yes.
Right. So it's going to go to download. So oh, wait, I'm sorry. So it's going to go, so you click on here and it goes to that download right here. And you can kind of see where it's downloading. All right. So once it's downloaded, then I have to go, I go to YouTube. I post it all to YouTube. Okay. So here are all of the ones like yesterday's. So what I did is now I get on YouTube, I hit create, upload a video, and then all I have to do is
from your file, you just
drag it file, I just drag it and put it in there. Okay. And then once this is finished downloading, I will show you exactly how to do it. Okay.
Okay, Jeff. Perfect.
But let me let this class download, or yesterday's class download, and I'll show you how to post it onto the portal and all of that. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'll show you in a few more minutes after it's all downloaded.
No problem, Jeff.
And actually, I can video on how to do it and send you the video if you'd like.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. That would be great.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do it with today's.
When you do today's
class, when I upload today's class, I'll video on how I did it.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Jeff, I have a question.
Yes, Bella.
Yes.
I have like different things like a chipotle sauce and like this vegan bacon that I'm gonna use multiple times. Can I like make something separate for it and then say like see recipe if it's on something else?
So that would be a soup recipe, isn't it? So when you make the soup recipe, you make the batch that you need it, and you can make it by ounces, by portion, whatever it is. And then you have every time that you need it in the recipe, you ask as an ingredient, isn't it? You ask as a portion or as an ounces. That's the way to do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Bella. She's doing such a great work with the vegetarian.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I'm going to step away for 1 second. Be right back.
Yeah, Chip, don't worry.
Chef. You want to look at Haley just said she finished her last recipe.
Haley, can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello. Chef. Okay. So let's go through this. So I'm right now on the crab cakes. The oysters, that's good. So the remoulade sauce, you cannot buy remoulade sauce in containers. You have to make it. So that is a recipe for that. Did you make a recipe for that?
No, I did not.
So you have to make it. Okay.
Can I do it on a separate sheet? Because
you cannot.
I haven't been able to extend any of these.
You can extend it 300 more. You can extend it hundreds. So there's no.
Okay.
Okay. So
I think I see how to do it now.
That's the only one that I have it here. So put attention to that.
Okay.
And then in hush puppies, no problem. And then on the first main courses, you have so sweet cream butter. It's a recipe.
I've never made it. I've always bought it as it is.
Yeah, are you gonna buy the sweet cream butter?
I'll just put it as normal butter because I've always known it as sweet cream butter to get.
Okay, okay. You just using butter. Okay, that's unsalted butter. Okay. Isn't it?
Well, I've always been told that sweet cream butter is the one that you want to use for it, so we always bought it.
We call it unsalted butter.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, Chef.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Can you hear?
butter.
Yes, that's unsalted butter. Okay, so it's okay. So you can put unsalted butter. That's good. So shrimp and snow crab platter. Cocktail sauce. You better do it yourself instead of buying.
Always.
Yeah, so that's a recipe. That's a soup recipe, isn't it?
It's a really easy recipe.
Yeah, so you have to do it. Let's go to the third one. It's good. Chocolate cake. So the cake that you make 12 portions. That's what you tell me.
That's what that was the only sizing it was showed me.
So when you say the size, you have to say one slide, 3 ounces, 2 ounces, or whatever it is. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
When you put the size of on your recipe.
Wait, what do I need to change?
When it says portion size, it says 1 slice.
Yeah.
So what it's doing is 12 slices, isn't it? That's what you're telling me. You're doing 12 slices. So it's good to have the slices to say, you know, slices of 2 ounces, 3 ounces, or whatever it is, the slice. It makes sense what I'm talking?
Yeah, I don't know what the sizing is on any of them.
But just to mention,
or how many ounces.
That's something that you have to do. But hey, you can get all the cups is 8 ounces, isn't it? 8 ounces, 8 ounces, 8 ounces. You can make the summatory and check how many ounces you have here, and divide it by 12. You know how much portions you have.
Okay.
Little math. Cheesecake. Is good. Bourbon pudding is good. That's your last one, bourbon pudding?
Yes, sir, chef.
Okay, so you need to put two sub recipes additional. That's all what you need to do.
Okay.
And when you finish, you should start working with your costing sheets, okay?
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you, chef.
So homeworks. So one done, chef. One of 34, chef.
What's that, chef?
1 of 34, done.
Oh, yeah.
Haley.
Nice. Nice. Hey, Chef.
Yes, sir.
James was saying that he sent his menus in and was wanting to see if you could look at them.
Yes, I can do that, Chef.
James Walker.
Okay, he just sent me the menu list. Okay. So, James, are you there?
Yes, Chef, I'm here.
So, so mozzarella sticks and marinara, pretzel and honey, chips and salsa, that's good. Burger is good. Bratwurst are good. But nachos as a main course, that will be an appetizer, not a main course. It makes sense?
Yes, sir.
So you need a main course here because a nacho, it's an appetizer. What do you think, Chef Cliff?
Yeah, I think it's an appetizer.
Okay, I'll replace it.
Else.
So then you have only two, a burger and the bratwurst as a main dish, and this you will have 4 appetizers and 2 main courses, which is too little. You need to give another option. That's my only thing. The rest looks good.
Awesome, thank you.
John. Trinity also just texted, Chef, did you get my menu?
Trinity says that. No, I don't have the menu from Trinity, Chef.
Trinity, could you resend the menu to Chef? Okay, she said she's going to resend it.
Yeah. So Jonathan has an emergency, Chef, as you know. That's why he was not here today.
Yes.
Jonathan.
Yes.
Okay, there you are.
Or I think he might have. I think I might know that. Hold on. Did he text us? Was that?
Yes. So he texted me, yes. No, he sent me an email, Chef.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I remember. Yes. Sorry, that was earlier this morning. I saw it. The trap. And Trinity, yes, I got it, and I think Chef Pablo just got it. Did you get it, Chef?
Yes, I'm checking it right now.
Yeah, no problem.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks good, Trinity. You need to put your complete your recipes, okay?
We got it, Trinity. It looks good, but we just need to complete the recipes, Chef Pablo said.
Yes. And Thebon was he never been in on the class, Chef. I haven't seen him in the class. He checked. He never answered.
Who is that? I'm sorry.
Thebon Hanks.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's in class, but he don't answer nothing. And
yeah.
And he hasn't, we don't have homeworks from him. We don't have his menu. We don't have he make the recipes, nothing.
Okay. All right, that will, I'll make that reflect.
Yeah, we shouldn't consider him as a present in class because he clicks and he disappears.
Trevon. Okay. I'll make sure it reflects.
So, Chef, we are in day 15 and we still have it on the list that this guy, Dentra Associé, he never been in class.
Yes, I know.
Right now is day 16 and he's still in the list.
Oh, I know. I've messaged. I've sent a message to everybody.
You should send a message to Shelly to make her know.
Okay, I'll talk to her.
Thank you, Chef.
Same thing with Byron as well.
Yeah. So I think Joe has problems. Where's Joe? We need to help him, Chef. He is like way out of his comfort zone with the recipe standards.
Okay. Hey, Joe.
I don't see him here.
He's got a picture.
Okay.
Hey, Joe, are you there?